Mortal, I am your lord and master, Elden Ring Supreme.
My patience has ended.
Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. At last.
Ready for battle.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Now, Frostmourne. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it now? I'll make sure you suffer.
Our allies' hero has fallen. Our allies' hero has fallen. Run or die. For the Lich King. As you order. Yeah. Let's battle. For the Lich King. For the Lich King.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. What is it now? At last. This is more like it. Finally. At last. Tread lightly. Finally. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Tread lightly. No one orders me. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. Faithless coward. What is it? Finally. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers. You will know endless torment. Vengeance is yours. No one orders me around. As you order.
What is upon us?
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Speak, fool. This is more like it. At last.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Find
Our
me.
allies' town is under siege.
Ah, at last. No one orders me around.
Command me. Perfect. What is your will?
What is it now? This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Find me. This is tread lightly. At last, Frostmourne hungers.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak, fool. This is no one orders me.
Under siege. For the Lich King.
No one orders me.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
This is one. At last. This is at last. Frostmourne hungers. Find me. Tread lightly.
Our allies' town is under siege.
This is one. Frostmourne hungers.
Your pain shall let my patience.
Speak. At last. This is one.
Our allies' town is under siege.
At last. Frostmourne hungers. For the Lich King.
Our allies' town
last.
is under siege.
Speak. No one around. This is
Our allies' town is under siege.
last. Tread lightly. Frostborn hunger. This
siege.
Frostborn. Speak, fool. At last. No one. Let that this
Our allied town is under siege.
This is more like Frostborn hunger. Finally. At last. Finally. This is more like Frostborn hungers.
Our allied town is under siege.
My vengeance is yours. Speak, fool. At last, Frostborn hungers for the Lich King. This is for the Lich King.
Our allied town is under siege.
At last.
Our allied town is under siege.
My vengeance. No one will be this is at last. What is it? At last. Finally.
Our
This
allied town is under siege.
Frostborn hungers for the Lich King. This no one.
Our allied town is under siege.
Speak. Red Banner by their sword. For the Lich King. No one wants to leave. Finally. Frostborn for the Lich Frostborn at last, Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Finally,
Our allied town is
last,
under siege.
this is more like it. Frostborn hungers. Last, my patience is ended. Speak, fool. Frostborn hungers. At
Our
last.
allies' town is under
finally.
siege.
You called. What is it? No one orders me.
Our allies' town is under siege.
This is more like it. This is more like it.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
Frostborn hungers.
Our allies' town is under siege.
At last. Like it. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Your pain shall be legendary. Frostborn hunger. more like it. Finally. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around.
Our allies' town is under
at
siege.
last. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Speak, fool. This is more like it. At last.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Speak, fool. At last. Finally. At last, Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
For the Lich King. Yeah. Our
Tread
allies'
lightly.
hero has fallen.
I'm listening.
Our
No
allies'
one orders
town
me
is under
around.
siege.
At last. This is more like it. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hunger. Torment. No one orders me around. At last. Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hunger.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Command me. What is
Our
your
forces
will?
are under attack.
What is it? At last. Now, Frostmourne. At last. Finally.
Ready for battle.
Our allies' town
Good
is under
one. Ready
siege.
for battle.
Speak, fool. This is more like it.
Command me.
Let's
No one
ride.
orders me around.
What is your will? Ready for
Our
battle.
allies' town is under siege.
Tread lightly.
Command me.
Our forces are under
Speak,
attack.
Frostmourne hunger. This is
Our allies' town is under siege.
Let's speak. At last. Frostmourne hunger. This is more
Our forces are under attack. Our allies' hero has fallen. Our allies' town is under siege.
at last. Frostmourne hunger.
Forces are under attack.
What is it now?
For the Lich King.
Speak, fool.
As your
No one. Frostmourne. At last. Frostmourne hunger. At last. Speak.
Our forces are under attack. Let battle join.
No one orders me around.
At last. Try or die.
This is
Forces are under attack.
at last. Frostmourne hunger. my patience. Speak. Your name. Speak.
Our allied town is under siege.
This is what let battle be joined.